The following will serve as a visual overview of the job duties and physical requirements for the position of Freezer Deli Order Selector working at Core-Mark International. This video is a representation of essential job duties and functions and should be reviewed in conjunction with the written job analysis. At the beginning of the shift, the Freezer Deli Order Selector will perform basic stretches to ensure the job tasks can be performed safely and efficiently. The worker will conduct a pre-trip inspection of the equipment used during the duration of the shift. The Freezer Deli Order Selector uses a checklist to ensure they use the equipment in good working order. The Freezer Deli Order Selector will drive to the freezer area using a forklift, and then will put on a freezer suit. The worker will retrieve labels from a table to determine which orders are to be pulled. The Freezer Order Deli Selector will then log the orders onto a computer. Walking on the cement surfaces of the warehouse is an essential function. Prior to pulling cases, the Freezer Deli Order Selector will obtain a hand jack and empty the pallet to pick orders. The worker then reviews the report to determine the sequence of stops. The worker completes the PIR, also known as the Product Inventory Retrieval. This is done by placing boxes of product on an empty pallet. The Freezer Deli Order Selector will pick full case orders and will stack them on the pallets. This is the primary essential job function and requires reaching at all levels, including ground level to overhead. Reaching is a constant activity. Lifting cases up to 70 pounds with an average weight of 25 pounds is required. Lifting will occur up to 2 hours per shift. Carrying lighter items from a few feet to up to 20 feet may occur, depending upon the location of certain items. Carrying will occur on a seldom basis, approximately 1 hour per shift. The Freezer Deli Order Selector is also required to bend in order to perform essential job functions. Bending occurs approximately 1 to 2 hours per shift, especially while picking cases from the lower areas. Depending on the load and item locations, the Freezer Deli Order Selector may be required to utilize a forklift. Forklifts are required on a seldom basis in order to restock items to and from higher tiers in the warehouse. Forklift certification is required to operate a forklift. Once the orders have been completed, the Freezer Deli Order Selector cleans up the area. This has been a visual overview of the job duties and physical requirements involved with a Freezer Deli Order Selector working at Core-Mark International.